Welcome to a Group 3 edition of Valley Form as we look forward to a terrific Spendthrift Australia Typhoon Tracy Stakes. I'm joined as always by the resident Rayman, and Rayman, I'm very keen to see who you have on top in the feature.
It's going to be a great race, the Typhoon Tracy Stakes, named after one of the great mares trained by the great Peter Moody. She was an absolute ripper, Typhoon Tracy, and this year's race has come up really strong. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it could be a strong form race going forward as well.
Well, race 5 to kick us off is the Drain Man Handicap, and who's on top?
Drain Man Handicap, not the Rain Man Handicap, unfortunately, but maybe we'll get that one home 1 year. Really interesting race for mine, one of the most competitive races of the day, and I think you can make a case for a number of different runners here. The favourite is Agnelli for the Chris Waller stable, currently $3.30 with Ladbrokes. I think she is a deserving favourite, has been racing really well, but the horse I think is the value runner in this field is number 4, Vardani. Really going better than its form suggests. Last start at Caulfield, got a long way back in the run, still able to work home quite fairly. Before that, had no luck in running whatsoever. I think tomorrow night's the night where from barrier 4, Johnny Allen in the saddle, she should get all the favours in transit here. I think that'll make her pretty tough to beat at a nice price at $5. In saying that, though, it's a really open race. I think the top 4 in the market will all be right there in the mix. So for the quaddie, going number 2, Agnelli, number 4, Vardani, number 5, Flossing, and number 6, Lay-By.
Race 6 is the Midway Concrete Handicap over 2,040 metres. I'm with the Greg Urell trained She's a Dandy here. She's a mare racing in terrific form, and ever since she's got out to this distance, she hasn't finished worse. She hasn't finished further back than second. She was well held by the talented Sacred Lass here at the Valley last start, but she was caught wide, as you can see, and she still beat the rest of the field quite easily. She's going to get the perfect run here from barrier 2, and this time around she's got Damien Lane back aboard. And I was a little surprised to see her not go up the favourite after she's had 2 really strong SPs her last 2 starts. In the quaddie, I'll go with number 1, Angel Rock, number 5, My Delight, number 6, Designs, number 9, She's a Big Deal, and number 10, She's a Dandy.
The Typhoon Tracy Stakes, the feature race of the night, Benny. It's an absolute corker. The market suggests with Ladbrokes that it's a race in 2. Scorched is the favourite at $2.50. Snapped on the second line of betting at $2.80. I think there's a clear top pick here, though, and it's Scorched Earth. Absolutely flying this preparation. Started the campaign with 2 wins. And then last start on the Kevin Hayes Stakes, looked the winner for all money before Argentia stormed home late. Argentia, I think, is a legitimate Group 1 horse in waiting. There's no horse that quality in this field. I think Scorched Earth will go forward with Damien Oliver in the saddle, take up a 4 position there from barrier 8. I think she's going to be really tough to run down. For the quaddie, I'm taking 2 horses, but it's probably not the 2 horses you think. I'm leaving out Snapped. Not quite convinced just yet that Snapped as good as the markets is suggesting here. So I've got number 2, Scorched Earth in the quaddie. Also want to throw in number 3, Larkspur Run. Doesn't win out of turn this horse, but is capable of a high rating effort on her day. She was really good in the Kevin Hayes Stakes as well.
Race 8 to round out the program is the Rural Prostate Cancer Handicap. It's also our Cheering for Charity race with this week's partner, of course, Rural. Last week we were a little unfortunate with Elite Icon just going down and then losing on the protest, but hopefully the Stockdales can send us home a winner here with Maria Mia. This mare is absolutely flying in the latter half of this preparation, and it's safe to say she's gone to a new level. She should have won 3 starts back at the Valley. She then finished midfield behind Morabi in the Group 2 Australia Stakes, and then she only just lost behind Probabile and Flying Mascot last start. Flying Mascot is currently odds on to win the Mannerism Stakes at Caulfield on Saturday, so there are irresistible form lines, and with the rail out 5 metres, I think it will be advantageous to be on speed, which is where she'll be. She just needs to step well from the slightly tricky gate, but I think she's value at the $3.40 currently being shopped on Ladbrokes. In the quaddie, though, I will go wide. I'll go with number 3, Shotmaker, number 4, Maria Mia, number 6, Snapper, number 9, The Last Napoleon, and number 12, Sandy Prince. All right, man, that's a look at the quaddie, but who's our wager earlier on in the card?
I'm going to the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge, Benny. Number 1, Midwest, was my best bet a few weeks ago. Got the job done. Just keeps on winning this horse. 4 wins on the trot's been kept to these short course sprints, and that's definitely its bread and butter. Barrier 7 will go forward with Logan McNeil in the saddle. No reason why it can't continue its winning ways. That's race 4, number 1, Midwest.
Yep, no surprise to see Midwest is our best bet this week. That's been Valley Form for another week. Good luck on the punt, and we'll see you at the races.